So I've had about 7 people ask me to do Tina S. DragonForce Through the Fire and Flames. Tina S. Guitar cover. Good Lord, she looks like a complete 180 from what she looks like now after disappearing for 7 years. Of course, I didn't know who she was before until one of y'all recommended her to me. So I'm gonna check this out, and I'll let y'all know how I feel about it. Let's see why a 15-year-old girl got 30 million views for just playing the cover version of some song with a guitar. Let's see how good she is to amass such a huge following. Wow. God darn! You saw the way she was just looking around in the beginning? That's how you know she's been doing that for years. It's effortless. People like that that can do this and sing at the same time amaze me, man. Like, she's hardly even looking at the guitar. God damn! She's killing it. She's crazy good. And they just got the vocals going, right? And she's just like, she's doing the guitar by herself. That is crazy talent for her to just be able to just be looking around with a nonchalant expression on her face. That's how you know you've mastered a skill set, when it's so effortless that it's like breathing. It just flows like water. This reminds me of a quote I saved that I really love this quote. This is my 2023 quote. It's, amateurs do it until they get it right. Professionals do it until they can't get it wrong. So Tina S, based off the skill level I'm seeing right here, she is a professional. She is a professional at playing the guitar. That's not even good. That's disgusting. That is absolutely ridiculous. It's disgusting. see why she's built such a strong cult-like following with only 16 videos. This makes perfect sense. Especially if she's reposted this like on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, like multiple different platforms, and it went super viral everywhere else. I can see why it carried over, you know, it carried on over the years while she was missing, because you don't see talent like that every day. It reminds me of a sermon. I'm sorry. I will let it play the rest of the way through after this. Reminds me of what this guy did with a sermon yesterday. He said that most people are average, right? Most people can be above average, but he was like, few people do what it takes to be above average. Fewer people do what it takes to be a star. Even fewer people do what it takes to be a superstar. But like, it's extremely rare for somebody to get to like the highest level that separates you from most of society, and that's when you're legendary. I feel like, I haven't really dived that deep into her cover catalog or music catalog, whichever one she has more of. But this is, I would think this is superstar legendary type level talent right here. You can agree with me or you can disagree with me, but that's how I feel. That's my opinion. Whoa! She's not even looking at it. That's just nasty, man. That is ridiculous. Do you see her face? Look at her. That's her when she's playing it like that. Just looking at it like, oh, this is just an everyday thing. That's how you can tell she been doing this since she was like a little girl. Like she probably been playing the guitar since she was like 5. That don't make no sense, man. She's not even looking at it. I know I've said that a million times, but she's not even looking at it. God dang, man. Dude. Bro. Sis. Uncle, auntie, grandma, grandpa, mom, dad, whoever's listening, cousin, bro. That was insane. I don't even think Jimi Hendrix could play the guitar like that. That's a second generation female version of Jimi Hendrix. Except it's a little bit more ridiculous. Of course, I ain't never heard Jimi Hendrix play before. That's one thing I need to look up. I need to look up how Jimi Hendrix played. I've never heard him play before. All I know is that most people considered him one of the greatest guitarists to ever live. That or greatest black guitarist to ever live. I don't know which one it was. I haven't really done my in-depth research on Jimi Hendrix. But Tina S., if she's not already there, she's definitely on her way to being as much of a legend as Jimmy, if not already there. I usually rate songs, but 1 out of 10, that was 1,000. 1 out of 10, that was 1,000. That was amazing. There's lots of words I could use to describe how good that was, but like they haven't even made a word yet to describe how good that is. It's nasty. Appreciate you guys for recommending that one. It definitely heightened my appreciation for people that can play instruments and talk and sing at the same time, which is mind-blowing to me. I mean, I've produced tracks for 10 years, and I've songwritten for 10 years. I already had a respect for that craft, but like, I might have played an instrument, like a certain sound, so I could sample it and make it into a beat, but as far as actually like playing an instrument, I have not developed. There must be a broken spring in this bed or something. I have not developed a skill set that even pales in comparison to talent like that. Tina S is definitely dope, and I will definitely be looking into more of her stuff. If you're new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you don't know who I am or what I do here, make sure you go to the front of my page and check out my welcome video. I'll break everything down for you there if you're not subscribed. So before you subscribe, watch that welcome video first, and you'll understand what I do here. But hope you guys have a good Labor Day weekend, and thanks again for that recommendation. And I'll see you later. Peace.